Hello my friends, I have been having some terrible trouble out in Real Madrid, but I love Chelsea, so not worry, I will be back. Oh. What's going on people? Welcome back to Football Therapy with me, your host Jan. I hope you are all doing well today, man. I really do hope that Chelsea can get into the top 4 with a win against Newcastle, who are like 17th place. Are they 17th place? They're down the table somewhere. Another brilliant weekend of football, seeing that Chelsea can take advantage by winning against Steve Bruce's Newcastle, who have looked better, but I'm down. I'm willing to take Thomas Tuchel's possession-based, free at the back pragmatism to see us all the way into Champions League qualification. And yes, I've shaken off that horrible performance against Barnsley. It's made me think of it again. And it's going to be beautiful, my friends. Subscribe to my channel here on YouTube, Football Therapy, if you want more of my visage, which is French for face. Daily content, of course, you might dig it. If you want to show your support and love, drop a like on the video. It helps me out helps me out a lot. Comments, always comment down below. Let's try and feed this algorithm to, you know, pay my rent. Okay, let's get into today's match preview. So, if you didn't believe me, let's have a look at the Premier League table where we're at. 5th place, 1 point behind the champions, Liverpool, who are now in a dogfight for top 4. They could be playing in Europa League next season. Lol, 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 lol. Shouldn't laugh too much, the Newcastle game hasn't happened yet. I'm going to be talking about who we should play in this game. I'm going to give you a score prediction, and I'm going to talk about Newcastle, because this is a match preview. First off, here's the result of Newcastle's last game against Southampton. They won 3-2, and they had a man sent off. Almirón scoring goals, the new boy Joe Willock. They still have St. Maximan and what's his face? Callum Wilson. How do I forget his name? They've actually got a really good team. Ryan Fraser, good fullbacks, good centre halves, decent enough midfield. How are Newcastle so far down the table? Jamal Lewis, he plays for Newcastle now, doesn't he? I'm pretty sure. So yeah, they are decent, mate. They're decent. It's just pragmatic. They've been playing under Steve Bruce for too long, and I think maybe these last couple of games he's changed his approach and they're playing a little bit better. Sod's law, just prior to playing Chelsea. I think for a long time they might have been playing a Brack 5 system, but they've switched it up. Here is the team that faced Southampton, I forgot the name of the team again, last time out. It's kind of a 4-3-3 with Almirón in behind Callum Wilson and St. Maximan. Now, devastating on the break, all 3 of them running at you, playing between the lines, passing. St. Maximan for me is like a Champions League level player. Almost like a Champions League team talisman. He's that good. He is very, very good. What a player. Let's just take a minute to appreciate ASM in the Premier League and how probably he won't be at Newcastle for too much longer. Yeah, I'm looking at the lineup now. Jamal Lewis, left back. Good player. And apparently Shelby's having his like small run of form every 4 years when he's suddenly good. So yes, they will pose an incredible threat to Chelsea Football Club on the break, and they will back themselves in a no-risk game. They're like a free hit. Chelsea's like a free hit for them. We are yet to lose under terrific Thomas Tuchel. We have 1 goal conceded under the Tuchel reign, or in the Tuchel reign, and that was our scored by Antoinio Rudiger. And no, it wasn't like a deflected header off a set piece. He literally passed it into our own goal. Just, I still, you know, yeah, bruh. So clean sheets ahoy, not many goals. Not many goals. I mean, this is what I talk about with Thomas Tuchel, how he is definitely going for a pragmatic approach. 3 back, 2 defensive sixes, keep that block in front of the goal, defend in possession like Maurizio Sarri did at Chelsea, and just sort of use 5 along the front and try and use width to score. Fair enough. The thing is, I'm not going to criticise it, because A, it would be dumb to criticise a coach who's just come in and learning his squad, and B, it kind of makes sense because he was brought into a difficult situation, and he's being intelligent and smart in terms of just getting us over the line. I'd be very surprised to see us playing the same brand of football next season when everyone starts on 0 points. You dig? Alright then, let's switch over screens and look at your boy Jan's predicted lineup for this game against the Toon. Shock, horror, I've gone for a 3-4-2-1, although we did change to a back 4 against Barnsley to minimal avail, but I think he'll keep his main trained, don't say main trained, that sounds weird. I'll keep his primary coached formation in for this lineup. Edouard Mendy in goal, even though, hot take, I think eventually Kepa might fancy himself wriggling back into this team with his good footballing ability. You heard it here first, clip it up, check back in 10 months time. No shocks in the back three. Rudiger and Azpilicueta, the wide centre-backs, with Andreas Christensen down the middle in the absence of first choice middle centre-back Thiago Silva. Also, no shock to see Jovicic return to the engine room as the double six midfield. They were both rested last time out. Both will start this game, they have a good relationship, and it's working in the Premier League so far. Now, Alonso, I think, is the first choice left wing-back, and I think it makes a lot of sense. Not only is he a specialist left wing-back, in this particular Thomas Tuchel team, the wing-backs really do often camp out forwards, and it just suits Alonso down to a T. He's in form, he's a goal threat, and in a team where we don't seem to be scoring a lot of goals at the moment, you think, alright, keep Alonso in there. Now, for right wing back, I haven't opted for Callum Hudson-Odoi, which, by the way, that's seemingly his best position under Thomas Tuchel. I do recognise that and I concede that because he has just so much joy. But I've gone for Reece James because I feel like there's so much pace from the likes of Wilson and Alain Saint-Maximin breaking. I feel like we will need, at least on one side, seriously good recovery pace. And I think with the right centre-back and Azpilicueta often going forwards, he leaves a void. We need really good recovery pace. And, you know, no disrespect to Callum Hudson-Odoi, whose defensive ability seemingly is getting better and better. It's not as good as Reece James, and Reece James obviously is a very capable fullback wingback. So I'll put Reece James at right wingback. So the two inside number 10s behind the striker. I've gone for Mason Mount, who was left at home and arrested against Barnsley. I think he's a very important player for Thomas Tuchel, and we'll look to him to set the tone in this game and use a fully rested Mason to try and win us the game, essentially. We did look a different team without him, but, you know, granted, there was a lot of rotation in that side in the FA Cup. Now, Hudson-Odoi, I've put in at left number 10, left attacker, left inside forward. It's not his best position. He'd rather have chalk on his boots, and I think that's why he's suiting wing-back in this particular shape better than perhaps this, because it's not a winger, these two players inside the forwards, because you get the width from the wing-backs. But still, he's a good player. He'll have license to drift out, I think. And also, this front three could be Mason Mount in the 10 behind two forwards who could drift wide, one being Callum Hudson-Odoi, and the other being Timo Werner, who won man of the match last Premier League game and was rested for the FA Cup game against Barnsley. Timo Werner is playing really, really well at the moment, and I back him to continue his good form and hopefully add goals to what our good performances, where he's assisting goals, winning penalties, you know, pressing from the front and running and working the channels to complete his good performances with the odd goal. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Alright then, let's switch over screens and talk about the game and score prediction a little bit more. Chelsea gonna win the Champions League. Alright then, Newcastle, it's not going to be easy. They've just beaten the Saints, but then again, the Saints came off a 9-0 battering when they played that game. Oh, it's difficult, innit? The thing is, I keep saying to my fellow content creators and friends when we talk about Chelsea that I just really want this team to batter someone. Do you know what I mean? We've got the quality, we're shored up at the back, let's just use some of the attack and put someone to the sword. But at the same time, like I said at the top of the video, I kind of understand what's going on. Do you know what I mean? Like, why we're playing like this. But I'm going to predict a 3-0 freaking win, man! That's right, Newcastle are good, they've got good attackers, but if they are going to go for this slightly more offensive approach, I think we can have the spaces afforded to us to play between the lines, do some cutbacks from the wing-backs, and score some ruddy good goals. And like I said, we've only conceded one goal from Antoinio Rudiger, so why not predict a clean sheet? I'll predict a clean sheet, and I want goals. Now, sure, they might be in better form, Newcastle, but still, and even if they park the bus, and try and play us on the break, like they go to vintage Steve Bruce Newcastle, even so, let them try and catch us on the break, we'll turn over possession high, find the spaces, and score the goals. Now is the time! Today is the time, or tomorrow, whatever. Anyway, I want your score predictions and changes to my lineups down in the comment section below, so make sure you comment, like, and subscribe, as all the YouTubers say, but it is important. If you enjoy my content, boys and girls, support me. Help me in this dark, desolate desert that is the YouTube algorithm by liking, commenting, subscribing, and of course, sharing this video with all your family. Or wait, no, not your family, your friends. Although if your family might like it, just share it with everyone. Anyway, it's probably best I end this video now. So enjoy the football, and I will see you later.
You ain't so tough with that bad boy tuck. I'ma get it how I'm living, I'ma walk the walk. Outline my lines, I rap through thought. Body bag the verse, outlined in chalk. In my life seen trouble, hustle on the double. Silence on the trigger like my pick got a muzzle. Yo, chick like to guzzle, bad boy stay in trouble. I only love this paper, sorry I don't. I laugh me, baby.